Hello there, welcome to a tyke farming in the Philippines. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ding-a-ling-ding-dong the bell. It's Wednesday morning, 5:30. It's just been daylight about 15 minutes. So we've come for the pigs. We are at the piglet place. We're just picking up the pigs now. We've got 6 in there, I think. Wind's gone back for 2 more, and the owner, or previous owner, will bring another 2. Wind's coming with 2 more, that's 8. And the previous owner coming up with the last 2. The money's paid, the deal's done, so we'll go back to the farm. It's lunchtime. We've got the shuttering removed from the last 5 posts, the extensions, and they're all set up for the last of the 5 posts. Soy's got them all the string lines in, squared up and plumbed up, propped up if need be, but they must be pretty square because there's no bracing on them. As you've seen from the previous video, we picked the pigs up this morning. I didn't film them when we were bringing them in to the shed. I just wanted them weighed and brought in and settled down as quickly as possible. So we'll go and have a look at them. They're all in the hot box. They've had a little bit of feed, not a great deal, and they've got water there, dextrose water. We've fitted nipples, so there's no nipples in this pen, apart from the one high up, which was no good for these pigs. But Wynn's put nipples on the lower one, so we can get to water there as well. Now there was a discrepancy with the age, which was sorted out with the previous owner this morning. For some reason we had it in his head that we were picking them up at 40 days old. But when we started to think about it, they were 20 days old when we went to see them. That was 10 days ago, I believe. And it didn't add up, so we clarified it with them, and they're 30 days old. Now this batch of pigs, when they came in, they were 40 days old, and they had an average weight of 12 kilos. These pigs, the sheets of the cabin, the average weight of these pigs is 6.9 kilos. So in 10 days' time, I'll weigh these pigs and we'll compare them with the average weight of the first lot. The first lot of pigs, I think, were really good pigs. These we'll have to wait and see. I mean, they're definitely a lot smaller. There's 1 or 2 big ones, but I think all the bigger, there was 15 in a litter. I think all the bigger pigs, the better ones, have been picked out of them. But we'll see how we go with them. If they're not as good as piglet now, hopefully we can make them into as good as what the first batch was. I mean, them male pigs are 70 odd kilo average weight now. It won't be long before we're starting to butcher them. But I think maybe keep three pigs out of them for sows. There's only 2 females with these, and there's one larger one and one smaller one. So I can't see, maybe the larger one might compare with them, and we'll keep that one. Rather than just keeping all the female pigs from one litter. Just one of those female pigs isn't so good. So we definitely won't be keeping her. So we'll either keep 4 or 3. But they're happy enough. I think it's a definite must to have a heat lamp in for a few days and to settle them down. Now the feed wise, we'll put some more, well, we don't need to put any more feed in, a bit of feed there. And this evening, when we feed them, we'll feed them with wet feed, but not fermented feed. We'll just mix a bit of water, soften the feed, and give them a small amount. We won't give them a large amount. And then we'll continue that tomorrow. Make sure all the feed's clean up. We've got to be careful we don't overfeed them. Because these pigs didn't have feed in the pen this morning, whereas those piglets had feed all the time. So we'll take them slowly, building up the feed gradually. But the stools at the minute are good. Those of them, if you can see them in the corner. Yeah, we'll just be careful with them. So I'll leave this video there, and I'll do another one this evening. It's 5 o'clock, doing his rounds. We've got feed and water to these chickens, so we're all right there. We've got all these 5 posts poured. So tomorrow, Thursday, we'll take the shuttering off, raise it up, and tomorrow afternoon we'll pour the extensions. So we're going to be finished on posts tomorrow. Now, interestingly, Soy squared all these posts up this morning, plumb lines and string lines, and he had no props in place. But when they poured the posts, he must have put them out of whack a little bit, because he's put braces on. Jean's on her way down the piggery. Look at the piglets. So we'll catch her up, but I'll have to do my checking first. Oh, she's in. Yeah, we had an early start this morning. We were up at 4:30. They left here about 5:10. It was still dark. more water in these. We'll drop more water in these. That one there is a new barrel which just started today, I think. I think we had 7 eggs today. That's the most we've had. All still small. So these are fed. I've got water. Make sure it's clean water. Which it is. Yeah. I'll just pause the video and I'll renew this water. So back again. I'll have a quiet word with them tomorrow. Yes, they need water, but it's got to be clean water. If there's any droppings in the water, they've got to be cleaned out and started afresh. It's easy enough done. But to be fair, they're busy as well. I mean, they didn't get finished with them posts until about, well, it was turned 4:30 anyway. They normally have a cold drink at 3 o'clock. They got a cold drink, but they never stopped. So the piglets, Wynn's fed them wet feed. I don't know how much he's given them. All afternoon they've been in the hot box under the light. Oh yeah, Jean's pointing out a bit of scouring there. So I won't give them any more feed. We'll have a look tomorrow.
Inside the one who got scouring.
Sorry?
It's inside.
Yeah, all 10 were in that box all afternoon.
Just one piglet had this scouring.
And the dry feed, they ate very little. But they haven't got the hang of the nipples yet.
I can see it's wet in there. So
Oh yeah, there's 1 or 2 I've got the hang. But the smaller ones are drinking off the snout of the bigger ones.
I can see the scouring because it's in his head.
What?
It's in her head. The scouring of the other piglet.
Which one?
Yeah, he's inside the box.
Right. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on him. No, this is dry feed.
Ah, okay. So we just
Is it?
a bit wet and feed.
Yeah, but we're not fermenting the feed for these yet. Make as few changes as possible. It's enough to see. The wet feed is more digestible for them. But we won't overfeed them until we know.
Yeah.
If they haven't been getting much feed, we'll have the same problems that we had with the pigs first time round with scouring. Sorry?
They just being separated by.
I think the morning we picked them up was when they were separated. And it's alright if they're not getting much feed when they're still getting milk off the mother. These pigs are cleaned out, fed, feed left in the trough. And the same with these. I put a couple of bags up on the railings to give them a bit of shade this afternoon. Tomorrow we're going to rig up a tarpaulin from the rafters, because I think they got a bit of sunburn. These pigs, when they're in the white pigs, when they're in this pen, these are coloured pigs, so they probably won't be as susceptible to it. But I think you shade it off is a good way to go. Nine there, so one coming out. The shy one.
I think that's the one with the scouring.
Yeah, I can't see any wet back ends on it.
No, it has one. I did. Yeah, that one. That one. The last one came out in the tent.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little ones. They had water in there.
Yeah, the bigger pigs. I'll maybe put a little. We want them to drink this dextrose water though, improve their appetites. Give them a bit extra energy to settle down after transporting them. You see, we haven't got any bricks here, but maybe a stone just so they can stand on it. The smaller ones, raise them up a bit. And the smaller ones, oh, he's getting it. Yeah.
Just don't have the patience to stand still in there.
Mm-hmm.
Steve, that's the main thing.
You see, the first lot of piglets are all this size.
Bit bigger.
Yeah, but they're older than these. Anyway, we'll see what they're like in the morning. So I'll leave this video there and we'll do it all again tomorrow.